How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Gold Mining Simulator Season 33, Day 9. I sound like I'm reading off on like some reality TV show right now. I suppose it is, you know. It's reality. It's me sitting in front of a camera talking to you guys. It's cool. Anyways, so the reason why I'm streaming this one tonight is because if I didn't stream this, I guarantee I'd have loads and loads of people go, well, he cheats, he uses claim reset all the time and he doesn't stop until he goes for, and I can see people just losing their minds because they like to blame streamers and YouTubers for bending the rules. So I figured I would do this legitimately in front of you so you know that I'm not bloody cheating. It's that simple tonight. So I finished up my last cleanup. I have bought all my equipment. This is the second to last day before permafrost, which is one of the cheaper days to buy all your stuff. It cost me $1.8 million to get all of my stuff. Jack Spear, how you doing? And He-Wolf, welcome. So $1.8 million, I bought everything. I'm just about to reset my claim, okay? So I've already done all this in here. I will show you. Look, it's really dark and it's snowing and it's horrible. This is like, it's minus 24. Most normal people would be moving to Miami right about now. Also, Stephen Batty, heavy equipment. So, just want to show you, Zero, how you doing? Over here, if I go into my storage, I've got all my sluice boxes, my conveyor, my Glacier Creek, my gravel pumps, my bulldozer, my big excavator, my dump truck, my big power generator. Everything is in there ready to go for the next season. So I had like 4 point something million when I finished. I am just about to go and reset my claim because, you know, it's cold and it's permafrost and it's not exactly nice out here. So we are leaving. We're going to Florida because it's chilly. But apart from that, we're all good. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. Yeah. Let us snow. Let's snow. And the reason why I'm doing this is, like I said, because if I didn't do this on a live stream, people would just be like, well, he's cheating. So there's old Aunt. There you go. This is I own this claim. I've already sold up. I'm going to push the big reset button. It's going to cost me $1 million. There we go, confirm. And there we go, I've got 1.4 million left. And now if I go to my gold map on parcel 4, it's clean. Do you know why it's clean? Because I've got to re-drill it. So, go to the hotel. Get all snuggled up in bed. Hibernate for a couple of months. And come back. Alright? And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to be like hitting the drill button when we get back to the claim and just auto drill and just aim for a nice section of land and then just set up and start digging. That's all I've got to do. I bought a bulldozer because I want a flat piece of land. I don't like the bumps, the lumps, the humps. We're all good. So if you've got any questions, if you want to know anything, if you just want to have a short conversation, it's open now. Go for it. Talk away, because that's what we encourage. We encourage discourse. Oh, there's a bit of paper in here somewhere. Isn't there? Paper. There it is. I never click on these. I like the game, but sadly my computer broke. Oh, dude, that sucks. What broke? Excellent. Hydraulic hose has been destroyed. So there we go. Gathered gold, 13,895 ounces. Process paid 261,000. Yeah, 26,195. Gathered magnetite. We've finished magnetite. Gathered gold to dirt ratio 0.02. Gathered gold to real-time ratio 242 ounces per hour. Workers' salary 91 grand. Earned money $13,779,640. The screen. Oh, well, that's not necessarily too bad. You can pick up monitors for relatively cheap, I would say. I don't think I've ever played the same save long enough to make it to season 2. When you play in this mode, you will, because it's on times 12, so it's on the fastest time rate. A season lasts. We've literally been doing this over like 8 days. There are people already on season 2 from where they are now, and the reason why is just because they're faster than me. They haven't had as many distractions as me. As I've had, out of the last like 9 days, I've had 4 of those days where I haven't been playing the game. So I'm almost like a whole like digging week behind them. Yeah, but the problem with times 1 speed, and if you play times 1 speed and you're playing on hard mode especially, you won't make enough money to keep yourself going. It's stupidly difficult. Or at least it was for me, because I did it. Right, machines. I don't need my machines. Oh, I need to transport all my stuff. Right. Nighthawk storage. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get Glacier Creek over here because we're gonna need it. Now, the big thing is we get all this set up first. I just sent it all to bloody old Arnold. I'm having a I'm having a senior moment. It's fine. Right, old Arnold, no. Storage base, no. Nighthawk, yes. Thankfully, it doesn't cost you anything until you hit the words move stuff. So this challenge is no Franks, not no Frankensteins. So the idea is you grab the closest gold to your machines. That's how you have to do this. Right, actually I'm going to need some chain. Yeah, I am going to need the chain because it sells it all off for you. Cool. Right. Accessories. 7-meter chains. Wait, are you done with Hydroneer? I was done with Hydroneer weeks ago. I finished Hydroneer. There is nothing else for me to do on Hydroneer at all. There's nothing. I've completed too many builds. I've played for 4 years on that game. There's nothing else for me to do. Now I have said that later on this year I will do a whole playthrough from start to finish, but I've got nothing else in Hydroneer to do at all. I've got half a load of fuel as well. Actually, we got enough fuel for this, and it's fine. Now, you will recognise the fact this is a brand new excavator. That's because I now own this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We own our excavator. It is fine. I'm not sure why I've got that pump. I'm going to probably end up flogging it. It just sits there. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, first off then, let's roll this all the way back to the buying section. Stick the chains on, and we're going to need... The things I need are not down this end. That sucks. How goes the grind? Decorative pump. Decorative pump. Do I have a decorative? Yeah, it's basically it just sits in the middle and looks nice. If I could get some flowers attached to it, it'll look really nice, wouldn't it? How you doing, Rasher? I'm doing okay. I'm actually more awake now. Basically, I had a bit of a lull where my brain was trying to switch off. So I took some of this. So it's like an energy drink, but it's not full of crap. So it's like just a water mix, a bit like G Fuel, and actually it has woken me up a bit. So I'm all right now. I should be okay for at least 3 hours before my brain just goes, you really need to go to bed. You're tired. You should go to bed. You stop keeping yourself awake at night. Right. How much fuel have I got? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so later on this year, we will be doing a series of live streams where I will be doing Hydroneer. I will be running through the whole game from start to finish. From basically, we'll start from zero. We'll start at Ember Cradle, and I will put in a parameter. Actually, I'll get the community to decide. It'll be how much money do I have to earn before I can move to the new island. All right. So that'll be in the community feed. We'll get all the rules set out before I play it, and then I will just basically go from there. And I'm just going to play the game, and then we'll decide on an end target of money. And I'm not allowed to finish well, I'm going to have to finish streaming because obviously I've got like other things to do. I vote for 1 billion. Yeah, but I need to move. I reckon billion would be good for like an end goal. Maybe. We'll have to see. But we shall go for now, and we will figure it out. Well, what I know, there's I think it's there's a certain number where you basically it just stops counting. I'm not doing 1 billion from each area. I think because obviously it's just pointless. But the idea is just to go full blown on. I'd just be like building machines. I'm not going to be building like fancy factories. I'm just going to be like, there you go. We'll have like 50 drills, 60 drills, 70 drills, and just go for it. So I'll decide on when that goes through. What I'll do is I'll write out a load of things for me, and then I'll put that into a community post, and I'll get you guys to finish off the deciding factors, which will be like how much money I need before I move to the new island. How much do we say that's the end of it? And we go from there. And maybe this might be a yearly thing where maybe we do it as a time trial. We'll see how fast it takes me, or we'll get the community involved and see if they want to do it as well. That sort of thing. How's the gym life and the family doing? Family are doing okay. We haven't had as many like fights with the kids, which is quite nice. Gym wise, I'm doing all right. It's the last 2 weeks have been a bit more ropey because of just like random things happening in life. Half terms as well, which sucked. Basically, when the kids are at home, can't really do much. So decided that I'd have like a rest time. We'll go from there. Actually, these are around the wrong way. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, gym's fine. I'm normally down there for an hour and a half a time, which is almost longer than anybody else I've seen. Most people I see down there are anywhere between like 40 minutes to an hour. So I see like an overlap of people who turn up because I've got nothing else to do in the morning. I spend a bit more time in the gym. The main reason for it is just because at the end of the day I can, and I want to get a decent workout each time, you know. Happy early Father's Day. Oh, Charles very much there, sir. I had my Father's Day present. We had a takeaway last night, which was nice, you know. Not having to worry about cooking or messing around with the kids too much. And it's just been alright. But yeah, I'm enjoying the gym. I know that because I'm not going for like cardio version. I know that's like shot to bits right now. What does permafrost mean? It means that you can't dig. It gets really, really cold and the whole world freezes over and breaks all your machines. It's always best to break everything down before the end of permafrost, because you won't have anything to play with afterwards. Hopefully, we'll be able to just dump these over the edge. As is. I'm not going to faff around with these. And then we got to spend lots of money on the drills. We'll probably do like 300 grand's worth, because I own everything. I've got nothing else to do. I find wash plant setup kind of affordable. Yeah. Well, I own all the wash plant now. That's the reason why I like getting into the end of like part 1, because I don't like waiting too much. I'm quite impatient. Come on. They're running the wrong way, aren't they? No, they're around the right way. I'm just too far in. Right. Let's reverse up. This is where I get like kerfuzzled. I just need one of you to sit down. There we go. There's one. Oh, come on then, alter out. What is it doing? Need to get it past the wood. Drop it right forwards. Oh. How's it hanging? A little bit wonky at the moment off there. Come on. It's because I attached it to the other one as well. And now it's not going to work. There we go. Right. It's all in. Right. Now we'll grab... Trommel goes over top. We'll be alright. When certain games glitch, it's frustrating and fun. It's not so much as a glitch, it's like just trying to line it up. So my line of sight's skewed half the time, but I'm all good. Right, next we will do the trommel because that just sits over top, and then we have to find the sluice run, which is I think that's over there, or it's over up the other end. I think it's up by the it's up by the green hut. Bums. But yeah, this is the slowest part of this game is setting up. Afterwards, it's just dig, diggy hole, and then you're fine. But yeah, cold gold, man. Cold gold. Don't know how well this is going to go. One goes over here. Good boy. You go on the other side over Nya. And then the one that's stuck in the dozer, which is there, can go on that corner, and then we'll just wheel this out and it's all good. Last time I did this, I broke a hook by just lifting it. I'm like, I know they can hold this, so what's going on? And oh no, yes, because we've got to turn. I don't care about the pump. Let's go. I tend to run 500k of drill holes. Did you get a good map? I ain't got a clue, mate. I don't know. All I know is that there might be gold there. But the reason why I'm just running with it is because, for me, I don't really care. And I know some people will be like, well, I'm not going to stop until... I've only got 1 million left, which means I can only afford to reset one more time. And I don't want to. So what I'm going to do... Why did you go for no franks? Because I was approached to do a challenge. That's pretty much it. It's basically a challenge. And I sat there and just went, you know what? Why not? But there's loads of us doing it. Like, only there's a few of us that are doing it, like, because we were approached to do it. It's not by the devs. We decided to do this as a community. And others have started to do it as well. So I think we're just trying to make the game more exciting for us. Because having a little bit of a challenge here and there actually makes you go, you know what? Whatever. Well, to put this into perspective, Rasha, like on the map that I've just finished, I did a couple of, because I was here with like very little money left, and I was like, I need to get cash. So I spent like 30-40 grand on getting drill holes done because I didn't have the drill machine. I just went, screw it, we'll do this. And I saw like 4 or 5 like rich squares. I just dug those for the cash. And then I worked out the last bit for myself. But yeah, it was touch and go. And I figured that there's no point in me sitting here at the moment just like, oh, I need to reset because this isn't good enough. I need to reset because this isn't good enough. I'd rather just play the game as it gives it. You know, I might end up with a really good one, or I might end up with a really shit one. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Worst comes to worst, is it's going to take me a little bit longer to earn the gold. But the plus side, I already own the claim. I own all my machines. The only thing I have to worry about is paying my employees, which isn't a big problem. You know, it's only like, what, 5 grand a day? And I was getting charged $8 for something over like before winter, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. $8 and I have no idea. I'm like, screw it. Right, I'm gonna have to do 2 drop-offs here because I want both of these down there. I'm gonna get Mac because I wouldn't get a Mac to play this game on. Just get a half decent PC or mine. Follow Linus for like budget build or Jay's 2 cents or something like that. You can get yourself a fairly good PC for like $500 that will more than happy accommodate what you need. Okay, so this is going to be turned outwards, so the front end is where the bucket goes. Right, hold on. I think I'm making this too complicated on myself, but it's fine. Right, you are there. And you are there. And you, Sir Hookius Maximus of Phytius Aurelius, are there. Let's go. Pardon me. Swing low, sweet chariot. Right. Oh, forward march. Okay. Probably some rented spare part you threw in the bushes somewhere. So I don't know. It's really strange. So I don't think I'll get charged for anything now because I don't own anything. I know I've got to buy myself a couple of nuggeters and a couple of wash tables and obviously all the cables, but that's literally my only expense now. So it's only going to cost me like, you know, a couple, what, 10 grand on parts. And when you got 1.3 million, you just sort of laugh at that sort of point. It's like, I can do that. Yes, I'm posh. But yeah, we'll be all right. Nothing breaks in winter, it just dies in permafrost. Permafrost sucks. You ready? Right. Next, get all the wash plant bits up. The last one we're going to be plopping in is the gravel pumps, because one's up one end, one's down the other, and then we have to take them down the bottom. Apart from that, I've got to get Glacier Creek set up first. And this is one of my main problems with this game: excavators and turning on hills. Yeah, they're too slow. I can't remember which way around Glacier Creek goes. It's gonna be fun. What's the best way to get out of Old Arnold? Don't go to Old Arnold. Well, I know you get started on Old Arnold. Save up $5,000, get to Nighthawk, not Nighthawk, Rivertown, and then drill Rivertown. Pretty much how I went. I made the mistake of staying at Old Arnold too long, and the amount of money you'll get on wash plant to gold ratio is stupid unless you take the risk and you go full on Bernard basically, and go like T5 straight up, or T4 with a D-rocker, because that's what happened to me. I went T3 straight away and I wasn't making enough money, so I decided there and then to go, it's not good enough, and just went full on. I basically reset my entire go, which was a little bit of a problem because I'd already buried like a lot of money into the build. And so what I ended up doing was basically putting all my stuff back into like for sale, going to Rivertown so I didn't have any cost of rent, and then just starting again. And I did that within a couple of days. Rivertown is 300k. No, to rent it's like 5k. Because they did that whole thing where you leased it for like... Well, let me just pop this down first and I'll go and check. When's the next update for Gold Rush? I ain't got a clue, mate. Whenever the devs get round to it. Next update, they're just hot fixing it now. The next like DLC I've heard is going to be towards the end of the year, so that'll be interesting. But they're now working on Gold Mining Simulator 2. Did I put this around the wrong way? I did as well. Drill 400 ounces of nuggets, get the big excavator 2 times. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, we did it around the wrong way. Right, I'm gonna have to do something a little bit stupid, which is entertaining to say the least. Just break everything and fiddle around. Yeah, so what happened to me was I drilled Old Arnold. I got 220 something ounces of gold out of it, and it looked like it dried up on me. I was like, right, okay, cool, so I'm rushing now. I bought the T3 wash plant. I got it all set up, started digging, and realised it wasn't working. And I got to a point where there was no point in me continuing. So I looked at Rivertown and I was like, I know it's got better gold than Old Arnold. So I took the plunge, sold everything, and basically started it again. And yeah, that's what happened to me. I need to roll it. Don't do this, by the way. I'm a trained idiot. Been doing this for years. That's what happens when you just give up with chains. It's like, no, screw it, I'm just going to bash everything into place. Maybe this is a professional amateur. Completely agree. The downside to it's the downside to like doing the whole chain thing, and then it just goes because you've got it around the wrong way. It's like, I don't want to reattach it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Screw it. I'll just mess around. It's fine. Right. I think I've got all 4 of my chains are here as well. Look at me. Awesome. Normally they just ping off into the atmosphere, never to be seen again. I see some guys drag the parts close. Yeah, same. I've done it where I've basically how I got rid of the power. I got rid of the power bank and the gravel things at the same time. So what I did is I picked up the gravel pumps, hooked them up so my excavator was holding them, and then I just pushed the power pump, the power back straight to the shop. I was like, it doesn't really matter if I break it; it's going in the bin anyway. It's fine. But it was just the fact I just went, nah, screw it. I'll just push it around. Can't be bothered. You get to there are points in this game where you just I can't be asked. Thank you very much for following over on Twitch. Is it McNubbin? McNubbin! No relation to McLovin? Or maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's get this in there. Doodle-doo. Now, if I do this way round, we should be okay. I need to point this the wrong way. So, technically, this should be right. McNubbin. Now that's stuck in my... I don't know why either. Looks like Hydroneer got a graphics update. Maybe. And every time I do that, there's a video of an excavator at an airplane breakers. He's basically just got like the skeleton of an aeroplane left, and he's just like flinging it around in the sky, just attached to an excavator. Oh yes, right. Conveyor belt next, and then the last piece. Well, there's 2 pieces. There's the offshoot from the wash plant, then there's the gravel pumps, and then we've just got to place the fuel tank and everything else in the right place, and then I can spend lots of money on drills and be like, that's where we need to go, to that abandoned little bit in the middle of nowhere. Right, this is round the wrong way. Yeah, we're going to have to do some finagling, I think the word is for this. Doobie-doo, azim-ba-da-ba-doo-bay. Right, I'm going to put this one near. And this one on here, and then I'm just going to lift it and see if it just turns. If it doesn't, then we'll just take it down as it is. Worst comes to worst, we'll just roll it into place like we just did with the with Glacier Creek. It'll be okay. We might break something. Wait, there we go. Yep. Hi. I don't even know how is that possible. We might break something. Ping into. Okay, where's my excavator gone? My excavator is invisible. It's literally... Oh my god, I've broken the game. Guys, I think I may have broken the game just a little bit. I'm going to have to save it. And I'm going to have to turn it off. And then load... We're going to have to load... Yep, that happened. That was a thing. Should we try that again? Just this time without the pinging off into space thing. And all of a sudden my excavator just turning invisible and being happy not here. It went to the shadow realm for sure. Where's my... I've lost a chain as well. Oh, I ain't getting that back. Hopefully... it won't happen again. And now I've got to get my conveyor belt out of a hole. Well, this is not going to be a fun thing at all. I think I can officially say I'm probably one of the very few people that's happened to. That's not where that goes. No, I know that's not where that goes. But that's where it ended up. Oh, if only I could control where things go. It'd be amazing. Right, let's try again, shall we? We'll use 3 hooks this time, because I've only got 3 left. Oh, where's my other hooks? Ugh. Where's my third? Oh, it's stuck at the top. Cool. Don't worry, I lost my dump truck in the shadow realm. That's happened to me as well. In the great words of Five Finger Death Punch, no one gets left behind. Just gonna drag it and just hope it doesn't ping again. Being able to feed the wavetables with this would be pretty cool. Don't rotate anymore. See this game, a little bit ropey still in some places. After what, 7 years? Right, hopefully. I'm hoping it doesn't do it again. Because if it does, I don't want to lose anything. Right, I think I might take the safer option and just sort of knock it into place a little bit. Just break my cables, don't care. Why do I use 7-meter cables? Because I used to use 5-meter cables, and then the 5-meter cables kept breaking like a lot more than 7 meters. I was like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Turns out it actually doesn't matter which cables I use, I break them. I could probably get away with using 3-meter cables and just have like a healthy stack of them. Yeah. Thanks for the follow. Well, we're back to square one. Just go in whole. We've had enough of this. I don't want to go and get myself some 5-meter cables just to push this in, you know. Oh, that was a better push. Let's put it this way. I'm not going to get a job at Parker's place anytime soon. What's your experience working in a mine? Playing the game, you hide. That's so much. That's too much frustration for most people. Look, I'm done. don't want to keep doing this. There we go again. Can you check the Rivertown price? If you just go to the bank, or if you got the tablet, you should be able to find that yourself. All it has to do is go in its hole. Now, I know I could have done this a little bit better with not putting in the trough first. If at first you don't succeed, wobble. I'm going to need 2 more like chains, and I don't know where mine are, so I'm going to have to go and buy some new ones, because it happens. Right, here we go. So what you should have is you should have had your free claim, which was Old Arnold. And then Rivertown, your lease should be 5 grand. That's Rivertown. It was free for me. Now, because I got it day 1, so that was right, but it should only be 5 grand. Go check it. Yeah, mine's pretty useless because I got into mine day 1. They had a bug where they basically went, yeah, people have got like this one, they shouldn't have it, but it's okay, they can have it because we screwed up. And they just swept under the carpet a little bit. So I was able to have Rivertown for free, but I did it so later. Rivertown is free. You didn't read blog post on Zoom. Well, I got it for free. People were still buying it the day I got it. And the only reason why they got it for free is because they screwed up the day 1. There was a bug in the game day 1, and the patch notes that came out on Steam came out after the bug was discovered, because we were all sitting there going, we can get on Rivertown. We're not supposed to be able to get onto Rivertown, but we did. So the devs were like, yeah, don't worry, everyone's got it for free, it's fine. But we shouldn't have. It should have been Old Arnold was free, and that was the starting claim. Rivertown should have been 5 grand as the one you could go up to, and then you had to go to, you know, wherever, like Nighthawkers especially. But everyone was starting on Old Arnold day 1, but Rivertown was bugged, unlocked. That's why everyone's Rivertown maps look a bit different, because it wasn't the starter claim. If you go to I think Old Arnold, most people's I think everybody's Old Arnold claim looks the same, because that was the starter claim. Joys of life though, maybe they'll figure it out, but maybe they won't. I've got this feeling though that they're not going to really worry too much about bugs and stuff now, especially if they're making GSM 2, so GMS, sorry, not GSM. backwards march. Let's go and get the last gravel pump, and then we'll just move. Actually, yeah, I have got one. I need to move my boxes into place. I absolutely hate Rivertown. The only thing about Rivertown I don't like is the entrance. So as soon as I got the fast travel, like the 20 grand done, I was like, I never have to use the entrance again, and it's good. When it's Rivertown start, I lease Old Arnold when I get 5 grand. Yeah, so that was the thing, because Old Arnold was the opened one, Rivertown was free, as I had 2 free claims. I didn't have to buy Old Arnold. That's how I know that they had to change the way things looked. So for me, Old Arnold was the freebie, which was the one we were all supposed to start on. And if you look at my leasing, Old Arnold's 5 grand. I never paid for Old Arnold. Like I said, day one, I was like, yeah, they buffed. So let's go forwards. Yeah, same. So anybody who's got Old Arnold for 5 grand, that was your, that was the one that should have started on. Right. Here comes the big airplane. Meow. I need one more bit of wash plant to go after this. And then it's just cables. Lots and lots of cables. Oh, you bummer. Nope. Face the right way. Just one of you face the right way. Go on. No. Right, I need you to stand up. Do something. Yeah, okay, we got one. Yay me. Right. So close. There it is. Yeah, that's better. How you doing, Scudder? Right, hooks. There's the last one. Just got to get the wash plant plate in now and then bring the power source down and the fuel. And then we'll be fine. Day one's always fun. Day one on a new season, setting up, it's always a pain in the butt. Nothing ever goes the way you want it to. For me, it's like, look, we can do this properly. Alright, we'll do it properly. Oh, all my chains are broken again. Right, so I just go back to being a barbarian and just smacking everything around till it works. It's just how it goes. Unfortunately, it's just what it is. Don't forget, if this has made you laugh, frustrated, or pissed off with me, and you know, at the end of the day, I can completely understand that. Don't forget to hit the like button, because liking the stream is a really big thing. It really does help out. It's gonna get dark as well, isn't it? It's gonna get dark in here. You're so annoyed with me, I'm going to subscribe. Well, thank you very much. If you want to get more frustrated, hit the like button. I'll make your dreams come true. You can get annoyed with me every single time I stream. I've had comments in the past before. It's like, why do you only use 2 chains? Why are you doing this? It's so frustrating. It's like, yeah, because it's a game. It's not real life. If this was real life, it'd be like, right, we're doing this by the book, lads. I can't afford to screw up. Computer game, things are just going to get jettisoned. It doesn't matter. This will be the easiest bit of equipment I put in. I guarantee it'll still mess up. There we go. Yay! First time. Way. Alright, now we get to play a bit of football. Do something. It's sort of in my way, but not, if you know what I mean. Right, whoop, I'm going backwards. Right, you generator. Just need to drag it a little bit closer. I'm not going to drag it. I'm just going to bash it around a bit. Almost perfect, that. I think I'm pushing my luck a little bit. You know what? The only one I'm going to have trouble getting to is the one coming off the... No, you go there. No! Right, now push me luck. Push me luck. Let's do this properly. Right. Up. Bring it back round. It's because my chains are attaching to it. Right, it's all good. Now I just need my fuel tank, which I will do properly, don't worry. It's all good because I need fuel. Yeah, 37 days till permafrost, so we're skipping all the seasons. We're just going straight to permafrost. It's fine. Go up. How hard is it to go up a ladder? There we go. Sparky shark fin. Someone that's in my chat. We're having to drive backwards because I'm facing away. It's fun. That's right, I know how I've got to do this. So up. I have to spin sideways. And then walk it down this way. And there we go. And the reason why it's there is because, number one, this hose reaches there, around the back of there at least, should do. Around the back of here. And I've got enough room to bring my truck up here as well. Needed. Right, and that'll be done for midnight. So that's all refueled. The fuel will be delivered. It's all good in the hood, baby. Right, now we need to disconnect it. Right, next thing is doing this so I'm facing the right way. That's better. And now I just need to cable it all up and off we go again, really. Obviously I need to like find out where I'm digging. But it's still winter, the ground's still sort of frozen, so there's no real point. Taking my time is all good. Won't need the chains anymore for a little while, so we'll... Ah! It must have got... You know when my conveyor belt went up into the sky? I must have got my chain back. That's cool. Chain delivery service. Excellent. Right, that's done. Oh, I didn't attach the trailer. Fool of a toque. Getting all this done, and then we can start cabling. Yeah. See, one of these is good enough to refuel the... You can do the excavator and the dump truck with one tank of this, and then you can refuel. Full. Yeah, I did put your brakes on, that's good. Right, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say 5 blue cables and a thingy. Yeah. Yes, 5 blue cables and a thingy. I know what I'm thinking of, I just can't think of its name. 5 blue cables and a electric splitter. No, hold on. No, I don't need an electric splitter. Oh, no, I do. Yes. And if I can get one on the order, a Jenny. Might be able to get a Jenny on it. Jenny from the block. Check out. I should have got a jerry can with that as well. It's okay. Don't worry. Turn your brain off. You'll enjoy it more. It's what Disparu keeps telling me to do. Right, and attach, and then walk as close to the hole as possible. Yeah! That's right. It'll straighten itself out soon. It's normally I have it like a little bit closer up this end, so it's like out by a couple of feet. But it will annoy me just a little bit that it's not on solid ground. So I'm gonna have to mess with this. It's only a little bit annoying. That's better. That works for me. All cables on solid ground. No, you go in hole. Like that hole there. Well done. And the other one is for Le Trommel. Which I have to go up here first. Oh, no. Oh. Fell off. Cool. And then this, I need that down there. Which I'll sort out that. Oh, that's the wrong bit. I'll sort that out in a minute. When I've got my gold tables and I've got everything else down there. We'll be okay. Right, this has to go down there as well. Bye bye. And that has to go down there as well. Bye bye. There we go. Right. It's just faster than walking. I don't have to walk one item back, one item this, one item that. I'm just using the truck as a delivery service at this point. It's its only use, really. There's no other reason to own the truck apart from going back to the hotel at the end of the season. Because once you've got all your fast travel points, you just do it all by foot. You don't have to worry about anything else. Right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow cables. Six of those, yes. Now I know some people probably they've already got all this written down. Now I should have it all written down, but I keep losing paper, so no point. Do they need any sort of money when they go to Folkestone? Excellent. Get a fridge magnet. Oh yeah. Use Notepad on your PC. Won't use it. Nah, they probably don't even need that. The thing is, they're not just going to the coast park. They're going off at the train station, and they're walking through Folkestone. They're little. They gotta go that really big hill. They are. Go there. No, I just most of the time I just go off my brain on this. It's like it sort of works. I'll be okay. Right, the other two are for the nuggeters, which I'll leave up here until I go and get them. So they're for the nuggeters. These are for my wash tables. Because I always do two, because there's no point in looking for magnetite anymore, so I basically do one mass like overhaul and then I go from there. I usually use 12 buckets. I am tempted to just do like 24 buckets and just don't worry about like cleaning up every 5 minutes. Reason for it is because I've got 1.3 million. My only expense now is like drills, which isn't going to cost me 300 grand, and my staff, and that's basically it. So there's no real major rush to be like, oh, I need all this money. So I can just dig mass amounts. That's fine by me. And then at some point, you know, my gold total will go up by quite a lot. So I've got the white of the tables, nuggeters. Can't believe it's 51 grand for that. 60 grand, $60,000. $60,000. I need water hoses. I haven't done water yet. It's okay. You alright? Dying again? I'd say that's an achievement. I knew one of them was going to fall off, let's put it that way. Dying? Yeah. You go there. You go there. You go there. And you come with me. Right, turn that around. It's too close. Because you've got to get a bucket in there as well. Where's the front? There's the front. There. Excellent. Now always do these facing you so you can turn them on and off. And voila. Right. Now power pack, my power is going to be coming in from that side. Get this attached to this bit here. Attach that to that. Perfect. Well, actually, see if we can get a bit closer to the wall. That's better. I want a bit closer to the wall because this is where I end up putting down my all my buckets. So a bit more space, I can have all my buckets here as well. There we go. So we'll take that one, we'll stick that in there, and then all is good. Right, so I need this Arano strapped into that one. Grab this, stick that in there, down the hill, stick that in there, all good. And then we just need water. So we need one big fat hose. That one still runs on the red hoses. Pretty sure it does, doesn't it? So I need 2 red hoses, a splitter, and a big splitter, and yeah, right. Accessories. So I need 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, a water splitter, and a big water splitter. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's everything in my head. Pretty sure. Parkour! While I'm here, I've got to pay for this to be filled back up. Oh no! Right. Only 7.5 grand. It's not bad to fill her up. Fill her up. Back. This way. Need my, get that out of there. My big splitter, that goes there, and that gets put into there. And if I turn the water on, then I'll be right. Old Man Gaming taught me this. Well, I mean right now it's not connected to anything, but when it's all connected to stuff, you just disconnect this and the water won't flow. Very handy tip. I need that. You're coming with me, you are. Right. That's all set up and ready to go. Brilliant. So to put this into perspective, this should now, if I turn that on, water should be just dripping. There we go. So as you can see, the water's flowing. That's all good. You can take that off. Don't need it flowing because it's not doing anything. Right, next I need this. Do. Stuck behind the table. Nope. Go forward. There we go. See, at times 12 speed, this is an hour, and we've already gone through a whole day. It's quick. Okay, so the last thing I need is a jerry can and a shed ton of buckets, really. Pretty sure, unless you guys can see something I've missed, I think that's everything I need. A jerry can to do the fuel for the power for the generator at the bottom, and a shed ton of buckets. And then we can just start aiming for stuff. Have I got everything? Worst comes to worst is it'll go no. Right, equipment store. So I need a jerrycan. A jerrycan. And just as many buckets as we can fit into that little hole. 13 will be fine for now. Worst comes to worst is I just go whatever and I'll just buy more. And instead of doing like one cleanup every couple of days, I'll do one cleanup every season. And I'll just keep digging. That'd be a good way to do this. How many buckets can you fill in like in spring? The thing is, you need extra buckets later on, because when you've got all your people like leveled up, then you're sorted. You can do like a three bucket rotation every time. The only thing you have to do is clean out the mats out of the nuggeter, that's when you need more buckets. And that's when, instead of just doing like one massive rotation where you're just filling up 3 buckets of stuff and you're happy, you do like a shed ton of like digging and just don't worry about it until you've gone round like a couple of times, and then you'll have like 30 buckets to clean out, and you'll have like so much gold that even Parker himself would be proud of you, that you broke a record and you were fine. Or Tony, oh actually I actually wanted to do that, but okay. Drop it off the edge. We'll be okay. Drop it like it's hot. Well, it's hot. It's hot. Alright, we're 1 hour and 32 in. You know what that means, guys. Every hour and 30 minutes into a stream, I have to do the shill thing. So, if you are enjoying the live stream or the videos I do or anything I do on the channel, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. And don't forget, if you're on Twitch, you can become a follower for free. It's free. You just push follow and all is good in the world. And then if you want to help the channel out, you can become a member for just as little as 99 pence a month. You can sit there and become a member knowing that you're not spending money on an overpriced coffee, but you're helping this channel, and it is all good. Now, if you don't want to do any of that, just, you know, hit the like button and don't worry about it. If you do want to get yourself some cool Hybridsteel merch, I don't know how cool it is, hit the links up in the description box below. There is one for the United States and one for the UK. All that will be changing at some point because I've got to do all my merch again on 4th wall. So, yeah, me, I get to do all that again. Design some new merch, man. Would be cool. It'd be cool, cool. Right. Back to the... Yep. Guess what time it is for me? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that is everything. Time to dig? Nearly. It's 22 months. Yay, thank you very much. Right, that is everything. Real good. Brilliant. Right, okay, let's go and buy some squares. It's nearly time to dig, yes, Russia. We just need to go and buy some drill points now. $22 months. It's good. Right, so this is my gold map so far. I reckoning where it always is it right in the middle, where there's always like a honey pot. We shall see in just as Old Glen Bank, Nighthawk, 20 drills. So don't forget, I'm not resetting my claim. I won't have enough money. So I'm literally doing this as a lot. One more. There we go. Cool. I'm back. Let's have a look at my workers, because we've probably got a few now. ST... No. I think we've got people. Have we got ST workers? He's a TDJ. He's an assigned dump truck artist. So that's okay. Excavator. You're in as well. You're a TDJ. You're on my conveyor belt. Okay, apparently you're on this. I'm going to assign you. That's fine. You're assigned. You're on my ST box as well, so you're fine. So I don't need him, so I can reject him. That's fine. Do I have someone in my dump truck? Yes, I already have a dump truck worker. So I don't need you. Bye-bye. Have a good life. Right, 53%, 34, 53, 28, 37. We'll be going up levels today. That's fine. Right. Let's have a look at my map. Is it going to be a good one? Oh, it's a little bit... It's sort of a bit wanky. Got some good squares, but they're still 5 meters deep. That one's dead. Wow. Okay, that one... That's a lot of gold in one hole. Ooh, misses. That's really rich. 7 meters down is basically how deep my whole thing can reach. So that's tempting. So I was digging out this bit just to earn money out the last time. So I've got like I've got one hole here and one hole here to go for. Looks like you got... It's doable, yeah. I mean, all I've got to do is hit a mill, and then I can reset. So, even if I just went for that hole alone, that's $1 million. And that's just one hole. Because 7.4 meters is the same as the arm on the excavator. So, this one's on a slant, I know that much. So, let's mark that one up, and we're going to have a look at that. That's 700. That's 1,000. That's a good one. That's a really good one. It's 14 meters deep, but for those 2 meters down to like 7 meters, that's just going to be lots of rich dirt. So we'll have that one as well. The one next to it's diggable, so that's okay. And that one's okay. We'll probably snap into that. That's too deep. That's deep and that's deep. So with these three, we would have to take the top layer off, which isn't too bad. And then this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, and this bit. This is what I dug out before I came to this claim. So I'd done that already. So I can literally just square that off. But that's 8 meters worth of overburden, which is that's an absolute bitch. That is a lot of digging. That's a lot of digging. Like, just getting the dozer down and going down 8 meters. Shoot for the little over 2 mil, but I think your next stop will be like hitting the jackpot or in camp. Yeah. Well, don't forget, I mean, for this, like, I'm not having to pay for rent on the land, and I'm not having to do it. So these 7 squares alone will net me 10 mil. So that's not that bad, is it? And being that we're not using Frankensteins and we're literally just like going for gold, it's all good. Where did I get 23 ounces of gold from? Oh, it's because they're drills. Because I drilled the land, it earned me gold. Okay, I'm good with that. It's fine. Not going to complain. I think what I do then is we head for the one in the corner. Yeah. It's not bad. 23 ounces of gold. I don't know if I'm going to be able to dig though, because it's snowing. Those squares is what I dig. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. So everything else it's reachable, which is good. Now the thing is like I said, I'm not resetting my claim to do this every time. I'll reset the claim after I've dug out what I do, because there's no point in like hammering out the whole claim just to do a few little things. And then I'll just carry on. If I get a honeypot one where all the gold's in one area, I will dig out every inch of it. But for now, I've got $1 million. That's enough to reset my claim once. And it just got really dark. There we go. So that's how much my salary is. And provision of rent in gold. I shouldn't be paying provision of rent unless that was like right at the end of like last season. Technically, I shouldn't owe anything. It might have been like the minute of gold I got. Yeah. And I actually dug... This was one of the spots I dug out last night. That one there I dug before. That one there I didn't. This one was actually a spot in the last one I did. So I'm good for this one. And thankfully we have got a... yeah, we've got a thingy. Now this is on a slant. So the bottom section nearest my tracks will get my... It will be the closest to the floor. And as this is 7 meters deep, technically, the entire excavator's arm is 7 meters. So that's the other thing you've got to think. Like that bit right next to the start of the map is that deep. So this bit down here, which is 6.5 meters down, 6.5 meters down, 10 meters, 7 meters, 7 meters deep. I would have to bulldoze down the equivalent of that arm through the floor just to get to the gold. Whereas with this, because we're pointing out spots, so if you've never played this game before, or you're looking to like learn how to read gold in this game, because this isn't like real life. In real life, drill reports are a little bit different. In this one, I only have to go through 1.6 meters of overburden to get to 7 meters of gold. And there's over 1,000 ounces of gold in this one square. So that's good. And then I will go back, get my dump truck, which is facing the wrong way, which is here. I think I'm going to have to fill it up because it's new. I didn't leave myself a lot of space here, so what I'll do is I'll do one trip without it and then I'll fill up in a bit. I've got half a tank, I should be alright for a bit. But the idea now is to dig out all the squares I've highlighted, drive back and forth, and then come back. Now, if I wasn't in season mode and I wasn't looking to like go as fast as possible, then I'd build a road. Or I'd also use Frankenstein's. But I'm not using Franks. Now, the other thing you've got to do in this is read the square. So right at this second, the square is grey. As soon as we break gold, it turns gold. So this first layer that I'm going to be digging off with this, there won't be any gold in it. If it is, it's very, very minute. So overburden, not worth keeping. It's useless. Now some of you, if you've only just started playing this game and you're not playing on season mode, you'll be like, but you're wasting all that potential. Unfortunately, in season mode, it's not all about the potential, it's all about earning the most amount of gold fast. And unfortunately, I'm not the fastest of diggers. Now my other downside is that I'm about 3 days behind everybody else because I've got a life. You know, I had to go out and do stuff with the kids, I had to go and do this, that and the other. So I'm a little bit behind. So me rushing through a little bit faster just to get to where everyone else is, that's okay. As long as you don't save scum or you just mess around and you're like cheating and stuff, you'll be alright in this game. My advice though is just play and be happy. We're getting close. So that should be roughly where I should be at. .6 meters. So there you go. That's the separation of where the gold is now. So now we're actually digging that ounce. So what we'll do, we'll shut this off. We'll drop all the overburden. Just like in real life, just I'm not building a mound. Now everything I dig is profit. But there you go. What I'll do is I will empty this square out and we'll go from there. I should technically drive my truck forward just a little bit longer. That would do me. Now, being that I've also got Glacier Creek now, I should be pulling out more gold because it'll find more. So it should be alright. I should really go backwards actually. Yep, now we're in the gold. On that side we're not. On the other side we've dug a little bit lower. So we should be alright. Now, if you have any questions, the School of Hybrid is open. I can help to a point. If not, please turn your textbooks to page 96 and begin copying out how to dig gold. Evening, sir. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Scruffy. Thank you very much. I thought you'd already said hello. Yeah, I'm doing alright, mate. Just digging another round. The downside is that this is a little bit... I want to say it's sporadic. It's not as like... It's not where I want the gold to be. So I'm going after the richest squares and I want to move because I can't do a load. You know, I'd like it where it's just like in an ideal world. Like if you go back through like my others I've done this, I've usually got like a nice big like square of where I would want to dig, and I'd put the time and the effort to like maybe get the whole lot out. But the maps haven't been as kind to me this time around, so I'm just doing what I can to move and get to a map that's better suited. How's Diggy Diggy Hole? Doing alright, mate. Nightlock Velda. Velda? As in like okay. Very strange, but it's okay. Caught me off guard. I was going to call you Welder. How many hours have I currently spent on this season? A lot. It's been going for 9. This is like day 9. I've had 3 days off because I've had to do stuff in life. I probably play for about 10 hours a day between getting the kids ready to school, getting them to school, going to the gym, doing stuff around the house, that sort of thing. I'm one of those people. I'm not a rich streamer by any right, but I am a full-time carer, stay-at-home dad. So that's the reason why I can sit here for 10 hours and play a game. I get everything else done as well. I do like it, like when people see that I'm a streamer, and that's okay, but they do think that I am rich, which I find laughable. I find quite fun as well. You're a streamer, you can afford it. So I've said that. Or it's mainly because I am a stay-at-home dad and everyone just thinks I'm either rich or I'm an unemployed bum. I'm closer to the latter. Can't remember if you like factory games. Have you seen Foundry? Yeah, I did Foundry for a couple of streams. My problem with Foundry is not the game itself. It's more if you take time off to do something else, getting back into what I've already done is quite difficult. I'm finding it hard to go back to it. I don't know why. I think it's just because I see everything else as a potential project that I could just do something else with. So Foundry is for me, it's just a stream game, which means I'm only playing it once, maybe twice a week sort of thing. And then that's harder to get into, especially if I'm making 3-4 videos a week. Or I'm doing a season of this, which is, this is time constraining. But it's as soon as I finish this, I've got a little bit of spare time between. Guarantee I'll probably have to chuck a couple of videos together for other games, but yeah, Foundry's all right. As I said, I've got nothing bad to say about it, apart from it's just hard to get back into when you've taken time off from it. Game itself is pretty solid. Really enjoyed it. It's good for OCD because it's all grid form, which is excellent, and graphics won't make you go crazy, which is quite nice. I think they got a good mix of gameplay in there, good mix of factory building as well, and being able to completely terraform the land for your own industrial needs. It's all fun, and the building options are really good as well. Reminds me, it's basically Foundry is Satisfactory meets Factorio. That's how I see that game. I really do. And the full game 1.0 of Satisfactory is soon. Yeah, I know. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the finished product. Now, I've been watching Kibitz over the years play it through and show off the updates and so on and so forth, and it is pretty cool. My downside is I've already played Satisfactory a little bit, so I don't know how long it's going to last me. I'd love it to last me a really long time, but it's a bit like Planet Crafter. I've been playing that game for a couple of years, and then they finally come out with 1.0, and I've pretty much done all this. I don't need to do this anymore. The same with Hydroneer. We got to a point where I've done everything, and I don't know what to do anymore. So I get to that point where, because I've covered these games for so long whilst they're in alpha and beta and going through all the phases, and then by the time the full game comes out and everyone's like, oh my god, you should play it, it's I've literally been playing this for years. It's almost like you just get to a point it's burnt out because I've spent 3-4 years playing them. Whereas, as soon as it's version 1, it's everyone's back on it. It's makes sense of that. I can't. Come on down. We're rolling, baby. Now it's midnight. I should fill up my generator now. Let me just plop my truck over here so it's out of the way. Looking forward to see what they do with the final ore types and alien artifacts. You can keep, yeah. As I said, I'm looking forward to actually like getting into it again. I haven't played Satisfactory Cup for a couple of years, mainly because I've been watching Kibitz mainly, but it is just because I knew version 1.0 would be coming out at some point when they've like added all the stuff they feel like it needed, and I get it. So you know what, I'm probably going to sit here for a little while and play it through, but I don't know how many streams that's going to be. I don't know. I probably won't do videos unless I do like an update video, like Kibitz. And the only reason why I keep referring to Kibitz is because he's literally the only person I ever watched play it. So it would be like I would play the game, I would stream it, and then when it comes to doing a video, it's basically an update, a video of like how I'm going to be doing this, and then I'll carry on streaming, and then that almost like what I was doing with Foundry, which actually I liked because I was able to do it for like a couple of hours with you guys, and then I'd do a video of like the bits that I was chucking together for that one little section, and then carry on again during a stream. And I like that. I like that little format of being able to do little updates for people who have never been on the channel before, you know, so they actually kind of see that someone is playing it, and then they can join the live stream and actually see you playing it properly. I like that format a bit better because it's more interactive with the viewer, and they're able to actually, if you want to, you can come along and join and actually like talk to the person whilst they're playing the game or whilst they're building, or if you've got any questions, they're able there to actually stand there and answer you. And I like that format better because with this channel it's more around what you guys are playing at the same time and how to do certain things. You can't get Satisfactory to run with mods. I personally wouldn't worry about running mods on Satisfactory until version 1 comes out. I wouldn't touch it with mods at all until it's out. I just wouldn't bother because all the mods are going to stop working anyway. So you might as well just wait. But all those people, they've been stuck around for like what, 5-6 years now, and they've just been making mods and then having to redo their mods because the version of the game keeps updating. Right, so this is 2 full trucks of dirt. Probably going to hit like 35% in it. I like the cat mod for the stacking. That's fair. I probably will look into the mods when the game goes live, just to see what's actually, you know, when it goes to 1.0, just to see what's actually working, what's not, what's a good mod to have. And I'm not going to play it vanilla anymore. I want to play it with mods. I'd like someone to make a grid mod, so I don't have to worry about like bent out of shape conveyor belts, because that is part of my problem. Takes stack limit from 100 to 500. Excellent. That sounds like a plan. Is that 38% all finished? That is. Okay, so 38%, 2 trucks. So I need 3 more trucks then. My poor dozer is going to be sitting there for a whole season just like, it didn't use me. Be thankful. What did you think of Out of Ore? Oh yeah, Out of Ore is a good game. If you're into heavy machinery and you like digging really big holes, Out of Ore is class. After this, I will, because I know all the people who are playing it right now are all in the beta, and you've got access to like the multiplayer and all the new features they're putting into the game as well. I will be doing like a mini video series again. I'm probably going to just continue from the mine I made and just carry on from there. Yeah, and just really just play with the update and carry on. But I did, when I first started playing it, I did cover a lot more of the how to do certain things, which was, you know, that's my bread and butter when it comes to what I do. I'm more happier trying to help people learn how to do things. I'm not great at the, I turned this 5p into a giant penny blah, and I'm not good at that sort of content. The content I'm good at is either tutorials and just let's plays and sort of explaining the processes as things move on and go on. Should take my inner Mr. Beast to make a gaming, another gaming channel though. I've got enough games here. I can just sort of, I could be the simulation entertaining guy, maybe. But then that is what Dre, Blitz, and everyone else does in my little niche. I say little, there's loads of us. You know what I mean? Yeah. I might actually do a clean-up after I finish this square, just to see what I get out of it. Yeah, Ollie. Ollie. Ollie, come on. Ollie, drink. Have a drink, mate. It's on the table. He's glazed. He's glazed over. He's woke himself up. He does this from time to time. Let's go. Do 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 boom boom do. Not bad though. 9 days till summer, and we've already broken ground. Like day one of breaking ground, and this is day one of the season after like setting up. So we're like, it's a good. This is a good sort of start. I want to see how much it's got. So it was what 1385 in this hole. I want to see how much it is by the time I can't reach the bottom. Yeah, that's right at the bottom. In order for me to get to the actual proper dead base of this, I might have to dig through that little bit there where that claw is. Wow, which is that square there, which I haven't got drilled. All fun and games. We'll see. Might be the only way. Yep. Yeah, for all those who really want to get into Out of Ore, map size is 400 squared kilometers. It's a really big map. And the idea behind it is that the original plan for Out of Ore was to build a game like Minecraft with heavy machinery. And that's why the map is so big. That explains the size of the project. So it's all about you and what you want to do with it and how you want to play the game. Do 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 do. Itchy arm. Do do do. Yep, off we go again. I know what I haven't got. Oh, that's a little bit annoying, that. Go. Missing two things. I did ask. Am I missing something? No one asked. No one answered. Mildly disappointed in you guys. Come on, you're supposed to be the support, the channel. Can't do it. Right, we need accessories. 2 more green hoses. 2 green hoses. You missed it. You missed it. So did I, but you missed it as well. So I just can't get the staff nowadays. See if we can do this on like a rotation. So we go. Yep. Let's go around the track. I really like this game, but the drilling grind always keeps me away. Well, that's why what you do is you spend money drilling, and you don't have to do it yourself. That's what I did. That was how I started this one. I didn't drill any of it. I mean, when you first start like playing the game, obviously you need to drill because you need to put the time and effort into it. But once you've got to you've got money that you can just shove into the bank and get them to drill it for you. Yes, it's a bit more sort of disorganized, but you do get a better idea of where you can and cannot dig. That's what I think that's what a lot of seasoned players do. The first round is, okay, I'm going to have to do this manually because, well, I've got no other option. Second round is like, screw it, I'm going to spend loads of money on it because I don't want to do it anymore and I've got loads of money. Like, yeah, so if you go... Right, let me finish off this rotation first and I'll show you what we did. I'll even show you a live version of it, so you'll get a gist. Wait until this is done, then I'll show you. Alright? Saves time, and spending, I don't know, 150 grand is usually a good bet that you can see some decent spots. This should get me to around 80%. 75, 80. But it's 38% per 2 trucks. So that's 60 plus 16, 76. Should be. There you go, 76%. Oh, boom. Yeah, you only have to drill. You only have to drill like 2 claims whilst you're playing this game. Normally, the first claim you're playing, because you want to find the best gold so you can move on to the next section, and then the first claim when you move to like Nighthawk. Technically, I've drilled 3 claims. Actually, no, I haven't. I drilled 2 because I haven't manually drilled Nighthawk at all. So go to Old Glen Bank, go to your claim. For me it's Nighthawk, push on the 20 drills. It'll cost you 15 grand to do 20 drills. And there you go. And then what you do is you go back, then you go into your gold map. And then it would have drilled 20 random spots for you. Now, they could be any. Each square is 9 drill holes. So it could be completely random. But then you might find something that you'd be like, that's really close to the surface, I can have that, which is what I'm going to be doing with these ones. These 3 here, I will probably try and flatten off that land because it's quite bumpy there. And with this one here as well, I'm probably just going to dig through that because I can't be bothered to just, you know, just don't worry about like 2 meters of dirt. I'll just dig it, it's fine. The other one that's like 5 meters, like 3 meters down, I probably will drill. I'll doze it because I can't be bothered. So the one I'm going to be dozing is those 3 in front of me. So those 3, they start at like 3.5 meters, which is about where my tyres are. And the reason why they're so deep is just because it's on a hill. So where my front tyres are, you have to level off that whole area first before you can dig down. So 3 meters isn't too bad. It's when it gets to like 10 meters. That's when you sit there going, that's going to be a lot of messing around. Can I be bothered to do it? A lot of like Nighthawk is, can I be bothered? And in a lot of cases, no. You're always after the most for your money without doing as much as you can. That's the problem. If it was just me playing this on my own, I'd probably take the time. But as it's not, and I'm playing this on season, I'm like, just dig. Get what I can out of it and go. I'm estimating out of these 7 squares about 10 million. Because one of these squares is worth like 3.8. Do you want to take him to bed or? Rightio. Got to take the child to bed because he's fallen asleep on the sofa. Right. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Yep. Right, that's the kid back in bed. My other one's been asleep ever since. They went down fairly easy today, which is quite nice. Normally they'll like rattle around for like 3-4 hours. Well, I say 3-4. Normally like 2 hours. If they're having a restless time, they usually like just rattle about. You can hear them just bumping on the wall or like talking to each other and stuff. Sometimes they shout at each other. Sometimes they mess around. Sometimes they're rolling around on the floor. clear this out. I'm going to take the whole lot, really. Get down to bedrock. I'd be interested to see how much I'm going to be leaving in the bottom of this, because I reckon there's not going to be a lot left. So this one hole so far has had 4 truckfuls of dirt out of it. It's not bad. And I always do it in 2s, so we'll get this one, we'll get this set through, and I'll come back and get another one. So keep it even. I want to see what's left though, because normally I normally leave about, I mean, if it's a hole like this, it's normally about 40 ounces. So it means I would have taken like 1,300 ounces of gold out of this one hole. That's the plan, to try and empty it as much as you can. Do you use stick? I know, I'm mouse and keyboard, mate. My only problem is because I'm not typing, I always like forget where the keys are to change things. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else, but like playing mouse and keyboard is quite easy if you're only just using directions. But when it comes to like, you know, changing vehicle, I don't know where those keys are in my head. And if I was typing, I know where they are. If I'm not typing, I can't comprehend the keyboard. It's really strange. I think it's just because I'm old and I never really learnt how to touch type. I don't really want to. But yeah, mouse and keyboard for me. I do know players who do play with controllers. I haven't got a problem with controllers. I'm not that much of an elitist because I play on a console. But those people are just like, well, you got a PC, you should play on mouse and keyboard. It's like, well, no, some people just prefer controllers. It's just a different way of playing, you know? Controllers are just easier. Once you know the mapping and you know like how sensitive it is, you don't have to sit there and worry about like, oh, my mouse is too sensitive, because it's sort of normally in tune with how you're playing. Hey, that's the bedrock. Fantastic. So if you can imagine where my bucket is from there, that's 7 meters. If you're not using 2 joysticks to play Gold Mining Simulator, you're not a pro. Well, I'm using mouse and keyboard. I'm alright. Do. Let's clear the next bit across the back. Thing is, I've played this on console as well. I own 2 copies of this game, one on PC and one on my PlayStation, and either way I actually don't mind playing the game. It's just a bit more, I want to say it just feels a bit more stuttery on my PS5, but that's just because it's a console, you know, it's ported over. Some of it's not going to translate 100%, and because it's still got like underlying graphical issues even like now, it's not always going to run perfect. And if you want to see those issues, what you do is just dig into the ground a bit, and then things start disappearing, and you can see all the way through the land. That's what I mean by graphical issues. It's all fun and games. All fun and games. I've got to make that into a t-shirt. Yes, I do. Anyways, hello to all the new people. If you're watching, thank you very much for kicking by. I'm Hybridsteel, if you don't know me already, and I play simulation games. At the moment, I'm currently doing a season mode on Gold Mining Simulator. And basically just going out of my mind, digging holes on cybernetic dirt and washing virtual reality rocks. Say virtual reality, just like graphical rocks. Can't do it in real life, it's too expensive, and I live in England and it's really difficult to go gold panning or anything in this country, so we just don't really do it. This would be one of those reasons why I would move to America. Not to do like stuff like this, but to go panning. You know, to buy like a claim next to a river that's going to cost me like a couple of $100, and just sit there with a little pan. It's like, I found some gold. I could be the next Dan Hurd. Yeah. My beard's never going to be as long as his, though. I'm envious of his beard. It's genetics. That's the downside. Oh. You'd have better luck in Canada? Yeah, well, I mean, the places that I wouldn't mind living near would be like just outside Maine, because that's sort of like gold mining country, and because it's sort of, you know, the mountainous and stuff. And I do already have like I already know someone who lives in that sort of area who already does that, and he's like, yeah, it's not a bad little earner. I mean, it's not great. It's not, obviously you can't make a living on it, but it's like a bonus, and it's not bad gold. He lives just outside Maine, which is sort of this sort of climate where what I'm used to. Canada's good, obviously, because it's sort of, you know, well, it's Alaska style. Alaska's gold. I'm wondering Obviously, because the world split over thousands of years, you know, well, millions of years. Where the Alaska like border is that goes over to Russia, right? Do you think that bit on the edge of Russia is a good gold mining area as well? Yeah, but who would want to live in 24-hour sunlight or nighttime? I mean, Maine's not that bad, is it? It's on the same sort of like... Is it on the same sort of line as the UK? We don't get 24-hour sun, but I mean... At the peak of... that's for Alaska. Okay, yeah, Alaska's a bitch. That's why you have, like, night blinds. It's like completely black out the sun. Ask a geologist. Well, that's the thing. I never know who's watching this. So there are many people who... I didn't even know I had people who watch this who worked on oil rigs. So it's just one of those things that, you know, you just have to... You find strange people who watch your content. So maybe there is a geologist. I don't know. That person might watch this channel. I might get a message tomorrow going, hey, I caught your stream. Yes, actually. And I will get that education. Because someone took the, you know, someone is a geologist. And they have been to that part of Russia and they've went, yeah, we found gold here and here. Because of the split. You know. It is amazing who watches the content and where they are in the world. Might do my first cleanup when we finish that square though. Right, so they're all on the second rotation. We're all good. That's fantastic. Cool. If I could afford it, I'd move to Alaska, but everything is insanely expensive. Mate, everything's just really expensive anyway. Like, that's the problem at the moment. The problem with... it's not Alaska. It's where they're mining at the moment in Gold Rush place. I can't remember what it is now. Klondike. They're running out of ground because they've pretty much mined it. Alaska's probably got a decent tonnage in it. It's just you're having to find it. That's the only issue. And the only reason why it's expensive is because of the gold. I don't think anybody else would like to live in Alaska because of it. But no, I don't think I could live in a place with 24 hours sun. I think that's just annoying. Yeah. Hey, if there's gold in Russia, you just try and cross over the sea. Like, no, we're going to claim this bit. This is for us. This is part of where we come from. It's not yours, Putin. Putin, sorry, not Putin. Putin. It's a good way to start a fight, though, isn't it? Why you come to this country? Stealing your gold. Well, we have something to say about that. Get off our land. Let's go! Yeah, I know Parker was trying to get up back to Alaska. It was after COVID, wasn't it? So he was trying to go, not last year, the year before. Because there was no point. The problem is there is good gold in Alaska. It's just having to get to it, and because of it's mountainous, it's expensive. I'd say that's your main issue. Is just the expense of trying to get there, and then trying to do stuff up there. That's why The white water gold is better because it's like very, very small operation. You know, you only need oxygen wetsuits in the way of like filtering the gold up. You don't need like all the heavy machinery, but you just need a way of getting into the water. Logistics is a problem. There's like 4 roads in there. Go old school, get a pack horse. Whoa. I don't think anybody would do that anymore. It's too much effort. People don't want to deal with the cold. They want a nice caravan. Oh, we're lagging. I don't know why. That was a horrific lag spike. Am I not? I haven't got my thingy on. Game. Where's the show FPS? There it is. So at the moment, the lag spike. I mean, we're still running at 60 FPS, which is good. Us English would do it. Moan a lot about it, but do it anyway. Yeah, I mean, the only time I moan is if the weather's too hot. I don't care about the cold too much, so yeah, I'd be alright for it. Downside like minus 35. I think I'd have a couple of things to say about toiletry. Getting old as well now. Oh no, the water. That's why the lag spike happened. It's snowing and it's cold again. So because of that, the game was like, no. Too many particles. Too many particles. We're going to have a problem. Yeah, I'm going to be ripping my teeth across this floor for a bit. We actually don't have a lot of this square left, so it's going to be interesting to find out, like, actually how much gold came out of here. And how much I managed to actually get out. Probably get one more truck full out of this. Maybe. Nah, I'm not getting another truck full out of this. I might get, I don't know, 1/3 of a truck. Maybe even just 1/4. I'm talking about getting goods from the US to Alaska. They either have to be flown in or do another Canadian customs. Doesn't matter if Alaska has full roads. When it's straight Canada wild, yeah, it's just nightmarish. I've watched a lot of the like Canadian trucker programs and stuff, and it's desolate wasteland. Most of it up in that way. Right, is it worth taking that last tiny bit? Apparently there's 400 ounces left in that hole. but there's gold behind it. So where I'm standing, I might just break through and take that as well, because I mean, it's what, 800 ounces? 800 ounces of gold, and I'm already at that level, so I could just reverse back and take the rest. I can't see how I can't see how there's 400 ounces left in this hole though. It seems a little bit like OTT. Hi ho, Silver! Away! Yeah, I wasn't going to take the square behind it, but I think we can. It's only 5 meters deep, so it won't even take that long. I mean, the square next to it's only... Oh no, the square next to it's a bit... I don't know. We'll take it. And that'll be like nearly 2,000 ounces of gold out of 2 holes. So it's not bad. Drop it out, it's like 1,000 ounces a hole. But this is what it was like on my first round at Nighthawk. I was like, I'm just going to take from this hole and this hole and I'll be fine. I think it's more, unless I do get like a honey pot, which is just a stupid amount of gold in one area. It's making you, for this it's making you think, is it worth taking out loads of this land, or is it worth just going, I'll just take this, this, this and this and move on to another one and try a different challenge. I think that's where this game's sort of at for this season, because the gold dispersion looks a little bit different than what it has done in the past. Normally it's like a big clump of gold there and you'll be alright. It seems to be a bit more spread out. Unless other people are getting a different result, but I hope you are. I hope you haven't got like the same sort of plot as me, where it's a bit more sort of everywhere. I'm sort of glad I've got the one I have, because I should make a decent amount of cash off of this. I mean, the last one was what I did. My first season was $13 million worth of gold. So 13,000 ounces of gold, and most of that came from here. Raiders of Twitch, how you doing? Space Diddy? Space Oddity, sorry. Oh man, just can't read. Welcome. And to the people you've dragged along to the stream, thank you very much for kicking by. Most appreciated to see you. Just scraping the last bit of this square out before we go to the next one. Space Oddity has raided the channel today. Do you know Major Tom though? I heard he's trying to get hold of ground control. I can't get him. GF, thank you very much for following. Much appreciated. Hopefully. You do? Ah, excellent. Apparently he's been trying to find his mum. Right, let me just get off of this because I'm about to fall down a hole. It's all in the hips. Right, we need to straighten this up just a little bit. There we go. Right, I might have to bring my fuel truck over. Where are you at in the leaderboard? I ain't got a clue. I don't really look at the leaderboard, I just play. It's making me play the game a bit more though. I am 23rd. There we go. I'm 23rd and I'm about, I want to say I'm about 3 days behind everyone else. So, whereas most people are above me have been playing for like 9 days, I've played for 6. So, I'm alright. I'm doing roughly what I should have been. Also, like, I screwed up quite a bit on my old, like when I first started, so I really did bone up at the start. I went old Arnold, I was like, yeah, I can get the plant, I'll be alright, and then I realised that I wasn't earning a lot of money, so I went over to Nighthawk, and then, not Nighthawk, Rivertown, and then Rivertown served me up quite nicely. I managed to get off of there quite quick, and now I'm on here. So I've been doing this run by the skin of my teeth until now, because this is season 2 for me, which means I own everything, and it's just play now. Ben Swadling, welcome over on YouTube. Thank you very much for being here. For a brief update on me, just quickly read the Nerd Lounge. I will when I get around to checking out Discord, yes. I fell behind due to rookie move for of doubling my save. I don't know what you did. So you're going to have to explain that to me. I don't know what doubling the save does. All I know is what I know. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I would say that I've learned from this one. If you start on like old Arnold, I have learned very, very quickly you shouldn't pursue it and just go. I was watching some of Old Man Gaming stuff and he was all like, yeah, I'm still on her. I'm like, dude, like 5 days in, he's still old Arnold. I'm like, I would have moved. Like, well, I did. It pissed me off. You get disqualified if you do more than one save. Okay. No, I've only got one save. Well, I've got the auto save and I've got my main save. So, yeah. People used it as an exploit. Oh, yeah, so they did that and then they did the save scrubbing as well. Which is a dirty move. But the main reason why I'm doing this stream tonight is because I was coming to the end of my season. And everyone, because I'm a streamer and I'm on YouTube, you get the people who just go, well, you should prove yourself if you're going to do this. So I haven't reset my claim and then reset my save. I haven't done the save scrub. I know some people get a bit narky with it, so that's why. Not just because I'm streaming tonight, but it was mainly that it was just to prove it. So what I did today was I finished up my season. I bought all my stuff, and then I waited until my stream before I went into my reset, because people will have a go at you for it. Brief summary. Been playing Need for Speed Rivals soundtrack. Okay. Way too loud whilst trying to finish a group project, due to be presented in 2 days, and drinking Pepsi. Well, okay. You didn't have to worry about telling me you were playing music too loud. That's up to you. Kill your eardrums. It's brilliant. That's what I did when I was younger. I'm still fine. I've done several hearing tests. I've got the hearing of a 40-year-old, so I'm doing okay. If I had the hearing of a 60-year-old, I'd be a lot more concerned right about now. I also don't suffer from tinnitus, even though I've been to like concerts, music festivals, very small gigs with stupid, crappy PAs, that sort of thing. I'm living for my age. I'm good. Drink your Pepsi. You should drink Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max is better. Less sugar. Actually, it's got no sugar. It's got sweetener in it, but it's fine. And if you drink it for as long as I have, everything else tastes like crap because everything else has got too much sugar in it. Got your eyes on Nighthawk? Yeah, Nighthawk. It was when I shipped over to Nighthawk. I was running by the skin of my teeth. I didn't have enough money to like rent the drill and be able to pay for all the stuff at the same time. So I went like, I think I spent like 45 grand on drills using the bank, and then I was like, that square's got 2,000 in it. I'm going for that one square. So I did that and then earned like, 750 ounces of gold out of it. Got taxed, but then the money started like building back up, which was good. I once got a Pepsi Max confiscated for too much sugar. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me, and I'm sitting there just going, but it's got none in it. That's why I drink it. Yeah, I always find the shift over to Nighthawk is always. I always get like really sort of. It's not so much as anxious, but I get really I don't know. It might be anxious, might be anxiety I have like when it comes to certain things. But it's like I need to do things really, really fast because if I don't, I'm going to run out of money. I'm going to go bankrupt. I need to do this, and I'm like, okay, we'll worry about this. We'll dig it. It'll be fine. Don't worry. But hello, mate. Okay. You alright? Good. High five? Fist bump? You go back to bed? Sleep tight, buddy. He's right. He's skipping the sun. But yeah, all joys are good. All joys and fun. But yeah, the paranoia and like. I would say it's partially paranoia, partially anxiety of like getting things done as quickly as possible. Yeah, the other big thing was like renting mostly tier 5 equipment apart from the D-Rocker on night like one of the first claims, and I'm like, I've got to do like 90 grand every day, and then over time obviously you're going to hit it, but it's that first couple of days of just like, have I got enough money? Can I actually do this? Am I going to have? Can I cover all my bills? Can I cover my arse on this? That it does my head in. It really does. But then once you're into that position where you've got like all the money and you've got everything set up and you've paid the claim off, you just turn back into a marshmallow and it's all fine. Anyways, you're going to go finish this project, and I'm just distracted at this point. That's all right, Ben. Not a problem. You're allowed to be distracted. You're young. Also, it's 9:15. Chill. Got to go, work, have a good stream. Thank you very much for kicking by though, Bernie. Most appreciated to see some new people in. Don't forget, if you are enjoying this stream or anything else I do over on Twitch or YouTube, hit me up, hit the join button, hit the membership button, or just subscribe and like. Be happy. But hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself, and that's the most important part. You'll be fine. Well, things can only get sort of okay. Might have to scoot forward just so I can scrape the bottom of this. That should just be enough. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. Start her up. Mm. 9 days till summer and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Does it start with 10 days till summer? Or am I still in the first day? I gotta be honest, I'm like, I've even forgotten daytimes and everything by now. I'm just such a numpty. But it's 6.5 degrees. I'm liking the temperature right now. I'm fine with that. It's shorts and t-shirt weather. Nearly shorts and t-shirt. 6.5 degrees, I'm probably still wearing trousers at that point. But, I don't know. Got to work on a video tomorrow because that's got to go out for Monday. That's going to be, I got to be honest, I've been playing the game for a little bit now, and I can understand where people would just go, I don't really want to play this already. I'm like, yeah. Very simple, very easy game, and everything will be revealed on Monday because I've got to do all my recording tomorrow for it. But I'm basically jetting ahead of it now so I can show some of the later on stuff, and then the first part of the video will be like early stuff, and then showing you where it goes afterwards. I'm like, yeah, I can understand if people don't buy this game. It's very simple though, very, very easy premise. Sell stuff. That's it. It's the whole game. Getting real shallow now. The fuel is low. Oh no. Well, we'll figure that out in a minute. Well, I'll bring the truck around. Well, yeah, my pickup truck and the fuel canister, and we'll go from there. Ah, the only thing that can stop you ever digging. Fuel. Yes. It's a mystery. Bum, bum. $99 or $98. This will do us. Knock us up to that 100. Awesome. Awesome. Right. Okay. My next thing I've got to do, refuel. So we'll get this over there, we'll stick it through, we'll turn it on, move my truck around here, refuel my excavator, drop back, put in the next lot, drop everything back, pick up the truck, come back, we'll be alright. That's the plan. Actually, I'm really close to emptying. Might not be the plan then. I might refuel first. What are we up to? 70? No, 52. So that would get me to 92. Bums. Yeah, I'll have to just do the whole lot in one go. Let me just refuel the old excavator first, and we'll go from there. What I might do, because if I don't turn the water on, I can just flood it all through to the to Glacier Creek. So then technically I'm doing 3 truckfuls of dirt in one go. Could do that. Never done it before, but people did use that as the thing that they were telling me what to do last time. Like, you should do this. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We can do it. I'll give it a little bump and it'll get out. It'll be fine. Maybe. I'm falling forwards. See, little push, everything's all good. By the way, I'm really crap at driving this. Well, especially with like something attached to it, like trailer-wise. I'm not very good with driving things with trailers. I suck at like anything to do with trailers. I know people do, where if you go in reverse, it's fine. Yeah, I can do it. It's just I can't be bothered. I think it's just me just being lazy and stupid. Mainly more lazy, I would say. Like doing this, throwing it around on here, that's fine. Oh no, I broke the wheel. That's what happens. Not really worried about a wheel. I'll deal with it later. No, I need to deal with that now. Let me go and get a wheel. We'll turn the machine on. We'll keep it going. I'll change the wheel whilst it's running. Because, yeah. Apparently, if you throw your trailer around a lot, you break things. Admittedly, I mean, I have shoved it around quite a bit. Like, when I wasn't streaming, I was just, like, battering it around. It's like, here we go, all right. It'll be fine over there. So, no, you definitely need to change it now. I had to change one of the wheels on the truck, as I was coming to Nighthawk, and all of a sudden I smashed into a fence, and it was like, "You've broken a wheel." I was like, "It's fine, we'll limp it." And I was like doing 20 kilometers the whole way from like Pine Pine to here. Took a long time. Wheel. I need a wheel. Trailer wheel. There we go. How did I not do this? It doesn't have to be reinforced. It just has to be a trailer wheel. It's fine. Right. It's getting dark. Turn my light on. It's 4 o'clock in the valley. We've got no light. Get my trailer wheel. Yay. I'll go and slap this over here. Do I need to put a thing underneath this? A jack. Do I need a jack for a trailer? I hope not. Ah, I need a jack. Boo! There's 3 other wheels that are supporting that trailer. Now you need a jack so you can lift it half an inch off the floor. But it's broken. You still need a jack. Right, gotta get the Frenchman that'll give you a go up and downward. Yep. It was Jacques. His job has got a lot of ups and downs. Yep. Yep. That's a cow, right? Where are we at? Halfway. Fantastic. Don't roll away. Time is of the essence. Come on. Excellent. I think we were bang on time on that one as well. It's like, yeah, plan's working out. It's all good. We're doing okay. Right, 71% plus 20. We're looking at 91%, 92%, depending on the bit on the end. Right. Well, we might need this later, so I'm going to pop it right here so I know where it is. Actually, I should put it in my spares over there. Maybe, should we? Maybe. Actually, no, we'll put it on spare shed, which is there. I don't use this as a wash plant area. I use this as a spare shed. If I've got spares, it goes in the shed. But that's where your gold room is. No. Have you tried using that as a gold room? It gets very, very cramped. No, it's the crap version of the Olympics. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? 86%. We've got 4 left, 5 left. Brr. Right. 90% in. Cool. I need one more truckload. Which I think all that square might just have like just one more in it. Which will be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be the best in the world. It'll be the best square that we've ever dug. There won't be any greater than this square. Nighthawk is the best. We all know this. Oh, come on. Line up properly and be happy, be healthy. Do. Don't do that, you smash your teeth up on that. We go, over we go. Oh, it's getting to that point. The point of no return. Where my body is starting to shut down again. It's like, yeah, you're going to need to sleep soon. I know it's only 9:30, but yeah. I've been up, well, what time did I wake? I got woken up this morning at 6:30. On a Saturday. That was fun. But it's Sunday tomorrow, so we normally let the kids sort of, they have their tablet for like an hour or two in the morning. We can hear them. It's just, it means we don't have to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning when they like to get up. But they were alright today. There was really no like major fights or anything. There was tantrum because we got them. I told them to tidy up their bedroom. That was about it though. Which is quite good for them. Might put their Xbox on tomorrow. Maybe. And no, I didn't buy my kids an Xbox like Series 1 or anything. They've got a 360. I think we've got a copy of, I can't remember if I've got a copy of Minecraft anywhere for me. I don't think I have. I know we've got some Lego game. I don't think it's worth taking the rest of that. Let's have a look. Apparently there's no gold left in it. And there's no gold left in there either. Even though I'm standing on it and it's still saying it's yellow. Rightio. Anyway, so this will be the last load I put through now. Hopefully it'll be enough to like clean up because I've got to clean the mats up because we've only got enough to do 2 at a time. We can't do 3 because my guys aren't level 75 yet, which does suck. But on the plus side, you know, we'd have done almost enough to just, I might see how much it's worth. So whatever we get minus 19 ounces. I'm thinking if I've cleared nearly 2 squares worth of dirt in as long as I've been here, which actually isn't, what, 3 hours? So 3 hours it's taken to go through the end of permafrost, build my wash plant, put it all back together, dig out 2 full squares of dirt and get it all done. So that's not bad for 3 hours stint. 90% on the old run at the moment, so this isn't going to take too long. And then all we got to do is chuck it in the buckets and get it all cleaned up. That's not bad for day one. Like this on. This is cold gold because it's been permafrosted. And it still says 9 days to summer, so I don't know if that's like glitched. Has it changed at all? Or have I done this? Like, I've done this all in 1 day. That ain't bad. Not bad at all. So a 3-hour stream, and I've dug out a whole square or whole 2 squares. We would do technically about 7 buckets of dirt. And set up a wash plant. And shoot my conveyor belt into the sky. And and broke a trailer wheel. It's not bad. That's not a bad 3 hours. Everything's filling up, man. When all that goes down, like that's all 100. That's turned over. That's awesome. Right, cool. Now we've got to clean up. So let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. So this will be my last round anyway, but I'm going to do this as my last round. So whatever we got today for 3 hours worth of digging is what we're about to pull out of the ground on this. So I'm going to swap all my buckets over like I would normally. So this one goes up the top. So that's 6. I took a look, it landed on Mercury. Yeah, it was definitely airborne for a while. Right, so this is our first cleanup, season 2, which is alright. And we've got a full tier 5 plant. The plot of land is paid off. Everything I own is paid off. The only things I'm spending money on are my staff, and that's like 5 grand a day right now. Which is all that's really good. I mean, I would prefer like a few more people like working on the duplex jig to start with, because you know, 1 bucket sucks. If I could have 2 buckets done, then I won't have to worry about changing it over too much. The game does it for you. Then I can just dig and be happy. But as I don't have to worry about money anymore, then this might be my last cleanup for a considerable amount of time. I might just stack buckets for like a season. And I've got, what, 23 days left of the season? I won't spend like 3 million quid on one tiny bit of a season. Disconnect. This one goes to connect. Turn this on. Yeah, boy. And turn this on. Oh, okay. Turn the power on first. Donut. Click on. Click on. What? I turned it on. Oh yeah, okay, that's why. Because they're not plugged into that, they're plugged into this. Yes, I'm an idiot. It's because it's all like, yeah, that should be plugged in, that should be fine. These take more power than the generator. Well, the little generator can kick out. Tried it before. It all just shorts out. It's like, yay, broken. Oh yeah. Thankfully, the auto changer works, which is a staff member. The staff members you want straight away are the these STDJ people. Is it STD or SDJ? Can't remember. Basically, the staff members that are the most important are the ones that change things over for you. Because then you don't have to do it. It takes less time. World's a better place. So getting ahead, man. STD. Yeah, that'll be alright. We'll just stick with that. How you doing, Hansford? Now you need to go in the hole. There you go. Go in your home, ball. And there we go. That's what she said. On your marks. Get set. Finish. Finish. There we go. There we go. Oh, whoop. Got, there you go. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. No! Seriously? Seriously? Right, the reason why I said 7 buckets and not 8 is because these are only like 2/3 full. But we still have to do 2. So that's okay. Right. Turn that on. Load these up. It's like drugs, man. Gotta load it up. Yeah, dude. And then we're good. So this is just 2 squares of dirt. Thought that one would finish second. Don't forget, I just dig from the bottom, so I probably lost a little bit. There was supposed to be around 2,000, which works out about, I probably lost about half that, maybe. So how much did I lose? Because one hole had 1,300 in it, the other one had 900 in it. So that had been 13, that had been 2,200 ounces of gold. I'm estimating about 1,500. Give or take. So all in all, I lost about 700 ounces of gold. About. Just because I dug from the bottom. Now, if you're running a larger amount of holes faster, that's what she said, then obviously you'd like lose a bit more. But that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not massively horrible. Let me just save. And then reload the game, because it should then calculate the hole itself. Also, how much gold is left in the... We still got a little bit left in there. So we probably haven't used up all of that stuff. I'm going to run it. I'm going to run the last bit of this stuff. Let's see what's left in it. Because then, let's say there's like, I don't know, 100 ounces left in this small amount of dirt. And that's not too bad. I'm intrigued by this now. Like, this was supposed to be 2,200 ounces of gold. I expected I probably killed some of it because I dug from the bottom, but it'd be nice to actually find out which, you know, how far down it actually went, or how much I actually lost. Experimentation time, just because I can, really. I think we're at the end of the run. Is that finished? That is finished. Fantastic. Right. Let's clean that bad up. Let's clean it all up and we'll be all right. Let me just turn this off, because if not, I'm going to waste my time and money. Right, this is going to take a little bit of time because we've got to dig it out manually. But it won't take too long. Literally, we're just going to wash up what we got in there. And we'll be fine. It does mean I have to strip down the whole plant. That's the only downside. I'm not really worried though. All in the name of... I'm not going to say science, because that's bad. Anyways, we'll dump this in one of them. It'll be okay. It's not going to be a lot. Right, next. All in the name of capitalism. Yes. All in the name of expensive jewellery and computer parts. Right, now obviously because they are under the grates, I'm going to have to like strip the machine off properly, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I want to see how much is left in the last small percentage of this like dig out. So before I do this though, I will load. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to load it, because then it'll just be that one machine. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want the holes that I've already dug to be calculated. So if there's like 25 ounces of gold left, then we'll take that off the final total. Because like I said, like the first hole was 1,300, the other one was 980. Roughly that is a number, so that's not bad. And I'll wash both this lot into one machine, so we'll take them off, but we'll wash them in the one gold nugget. Did I turn this off? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yep. Right. disconnect that before I go and wash the gold off the back, which I have done before. It's a silly mistake, it really is. It's just a little bit of a jump exploit, apparently. Take the peels, Jeff. Just out of curiosity, for the people that are watching this, does anybody else watch the China show? It's made by a South African and an American. If not, go check it out. They do a lot of content from China and show you what's going on in the world of China. And some of it is fairly dodgy and disgusting. Especially the gutter oil salesmen. They're lovely people. It's made me not want to go to China, let's put it that way. Right, that's all of that in that one bucket, in that one hole. Didn't even get a lot out of it. So that's 15%. So we're going to save the game, because I want to see if it's going to calculate what's left in the actual ground. So I need to load the game. Did I just load the autosave? Right, let's have a look at the gold map itself. So we've done that one and that one. So apparently there is nothing left in those squares. No ounces. So this one had 1300 in it. That one had 980. Okay, that's fine. Couple of extra ounces do help, don't they? So 1583. So I lost about I want to say about 700 ounces of gold by digging from the bottom of the square. I can live with that, you know. So there you go. If you dig from the bottom of a square instead of digging out through the layers, you will lose a bit of gold. But if you're on Nighthawk and you've got like squares of gold that are worth a stupid amount of money, like let's say this one, 2,600 ounces. If I dig out that whole thing, and I'm going to dig from the bottom for most of it, then I'm probably going to lose 300 ounces of gold. Let's say you're going to lose about 300 ounces per hole, depending on where you're digging. Don't want that one. Don't want... No. I think we'll go for that one. So toggle that square, and toggle that square. Those are the three I'm going to aim for next. And the main reason for it is number 284. Because 284 is 3,000 ounces of gold in one hole. Now, even if I pull out 6/8 of that, I'm still going to be hitting 2,500 ounces. So that ain't bad. And I'll be alright. That's my next one. I'm not going to be able to pull it all out because it's 14 meters deep, and I've only got a 7 meter like arm, so I'm only going to get through half of that. But I'm going to. There's no point in bulldozing it down because it's like right on top. But I'll dig out as much as I can off of these. Maybe get down to, I don't know. I probably won't go for the layer. These ones I have got to shift a couple of meters of dirt before I dig. What I might even just do is I might just clear these 3 out because they're quite close to the center, and then I'll do another reset because by then I'll have, I don't know, let's say 2,000, 1,500. I'll probably pull about another 4 million out of the claim, and then I'll do a reset from there. And I'll do it as, if I do it as a video, then you can watch it if you want, and it proves that it's done like normally, or I'll do it as a live stream because then you see the workings like I've done today, where you saw me go through permafrost, you saw me redo the season, like go into season 2, then you saw me reset. So I didn't pull any, I'm digging the claim that I was given there. It's all risk and reward. You put a bit of risk into it and you go for it, and it's all a bit of a laugh. It's a game. Don't cheat, don't mess around, don't fuck about, you'll be fine. Until my next video, live stream, or whatever else is on this channel, guys, and the people over on Twitch, thank you very much for kicking by. I've been Hybridsteel. I'll see you all in another one. I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. I'll catch you all in another one. Until then, bye-bye for now. My background isn't working.